Now, it's the run-up to the Christmas season, and in a normal year at this time, the state of Israel would be bustling with tourists. But this is no normal year. Now, eager to visit sites like Jerusalem's Old City and also the home city of Jesus, Bethlehem, that is what tourists would come to visit. But this year, like last year, looks like it'll be very different. The state of Israel has introduced fresh travel restrictions in the wake of the Omicron mutant variant. The government is being very cautious to try and limit the spread of the virus. And that's not the end to Naftali Bennett's worries. Now, the country's finance minister, Avigdor Lieberman, has now caused a bit of a stir in the state of Israel. In a statement, he said that tour guides and employees in the tourism sector should look for new work because he feels that these jobs linked to tourism are not coming back in the near future so long as the COVID-19 infection prevails. And WION's Israel correspondent Jody Cohen spoke to the CEO of the Israel's Scavengers, which is a tour company, and she tells us as to how she receives or how she sees the Israeli finance minister's remarks.
I dedicated 15 years of my life to building up a successful company, and it was all lost overnight because of COVID and because of government's decisions. And it's on the government to compensate us for the years and income and companies that are no longer. Destroyed my business and destroyed my industry. And it's all very well for Minister Lieberman to say, go and find a job. Yet the government should put together a package to support new training and to support job seeking, especially in a time where most of us who were at the peak of our career are now facing an ageist market.
While Lieberman says he regrets the way he made his comments, he has doubled down on his belief that people in the industry should change jobs. With local tourism only active on weekends, people working in the sector say the government decided to shut tourism down, so they should pay for it. However, Lieberman has suggested that his proposed aid package will include tens of millions of shekels aimed at retraining programs.
Now, the state of Israel was in fact one of the first nations in the world to shut its border when the new mutant variant was discovered in the state of Israel. Now, the ban has been extended until the 22nd of December, which is just before the Christmas holiday period begins. The travel industry has been hit with setback after setback ever since the COVID-19 infection has been reported. And some countries have also been put on the red list, which is a list of those nations where travel has been restricted altogether.
אנחנו לא נסגור את השמיים, אבל כן נבחן עכשיו את נתוני התחלואה במדינות שונות, ואנחנו נתאים את המדיניות בנתב"ג ונוסיף קריטריונים חדשים לסיווג המדינות האדומות.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.